Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Medieval True Nerd, and welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War, where the fight back against the bastard Imperials is well underway. We've driven them back from Hamburg, we've managed to drive them back from Prague as well, we've already begun a counterattack over at Staufen, and very, very soon indeed, Frankfurt and Nuremberg should fall into our hands, and with those gone, well, that's actually pretty much the core economy of the Holy Roman Imperials eaten right there. Because, yeah, that's a fortress. And we've got castle down here. Well, they do still have a city down here. Fine, but they're not going to be trading much from here. Because, yeah, the Venetians are there. The Venetians who I'm hoping will actually join in this war. Can't help but notice, Venetian assassin chilling out very close by to the Imperials. So, hopefully, the Venetians are actually helping us out. Though Milan is still in a little bit of difficulty. I've got reinforcements coming in, but they're going to take a while to get here, so we'll have to see about that. Unfortunately, yeah, the true reinforcing army trapped over here in Corsica by the bloody Moors who just won't bloody leave us alone. Also, more importantly, I've come up with a decision, okay? I have an idea. This has been suggested in the comments. I think it's a good one. So, the flipping Mongols up here, I think they need a bit of a prod. Possibly if they were at war with me already, then they'd be more up for actually, you know, attacking me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find something nice and disposable, but, you know, ideally still flipping. Ah, there we are. Scouts. Perfect. Right, let's send some scouts up in this direction. These scouts are just going to go and attack these guys and just basically get in a war with them. Then hopefully they might come this way, because I think we're more or less ready for them. Still, that's pretty much all I can do this turn. I'm pretty much out of money, but plenty of stuff might be about to kick off. Moors might attack me, Imperials might attack me, but I suspect they're going to wait for a bit more equipment first, and there might be a counterattack over at Staufen. If it's in any way significant, because I can't see what's going on over here, we may need to back out. But we've got reinforcements coming in. We're just spending all our money on training new troops right now. Hopefully, at least for the moment, the Hungarians decide to stay out of it. We're a bit busy. Also, here's something fun that was pointed out to me in the comments, but it's actually more significant than I realised. Yeah, the flipping Byzantines have been doing a really, really nice job recapturing territory. They've actually taken back Greece. They've taken back huge amounts of territory, actually. They've pushed the Venetians way, way back. The Venetians down to, okay, they've still got this. They've still got these two regions. I think the Venetians down to 4 mainland territories, and then their 2 islands. Oh, no, sorry, they've actually also expanded way over here, of course. So, the Venetians are at 7, which is not nothing, but still, yeah, the Byzantines actually doing pretty well over here in the west. They've actually managed to push the Venetians back quite effectively, and they also haven't really lost much over here. In all fairness, they're probably in like 1 territory up from where they actually begin the games. They've made no gains at all versus the Turks, but they have tried, bless them. The Byzantines are having a pretty good game, all things considered. Right, time to see if anyone's actually planning to attack us. France still just bunkering down around their king in Dijon, not too surprising really. Though they've left Bordeaux very vulnerable, so the army that's currently heading south that's going to link up with the forces in Angers, that will probably do some very, very good work indeed, just knocking down Bordeaux. And with that, aside from, yeah, their king just trapped in a large town, they won't really have much left in the world. Now the Imperials are, the Imperials have lifted the siege. Okay, well that's flipping good news. Fine, they possibly saw the reinforcements coming in, or they've decided those forces are needed elsewhere, like to deal with the massive invasion on every single flipping side going on over there. Yeah, okay, doesn't surprise me. They're falling back to their main territories because they realise they're massively under threat. Well done, AI. That's a good decision, quite frankly. You probably weren't going to take Milan anyway, so you may as well try and hold on to your existing major well-developed cities. As for the Venetians, ooh, they've just turned back. Oh, possibly they were planning to betray me, but they've changed their mind for now, at least. I really just want those Venetians out of my territory. They're unnerving me. Ooh, more Sicilians just showed up in the south. Right, quite a significant Sicilian army is now chilling out close by to Egypt. Well, that's fine. I've got plenty of spare armies there for now, at least. If the Moors want peace, I'll gladly accept it. No, they just want to chat to me and probably try and buy Toulouse. And you guys bringing in... Oh, you guys are bringing in reinforcements. You really, really flipping want Corsica. Fine, well that's fine. We'll hold you back now. That place is a fortress, remember. So now they've got 2 lines of defences to get through. So it's a way harder nut to crack than it used to be. Now the Portuguese, I kind of wouldn't mind them attacking me with their stupid force they've brought up to Dublin. Because if they do, they'll hopefully get themselves excommunicated. No, now they're just... Are they trying to get to flipping... They've brought a bigger force to Wales. Because of course they bloody have. And I can't take out their ships to stop them doing it, because the Pope would excommunicate me. Because obviously, when the Portuguese are blatantly invading Ireland and Wales simultaneously, I'm the asshole if I try and stop them. Right, Hungarians drawing up as well, possibly looking over towards Prague, but hopefully I can deal with those forces. They're not that dangerous right now, to be honest. Somebody just died. Okay, hopefully a Hungarian, not me. If their assassins have killed more family members, I'm going to be very bloody annoyed. Oh yeah, you're definitely thinking about moving towards Prague, aren't you? Now the Mongols are... Okay. The Mongols are heading back in the right direction to start a war against me. Okay, this is looking more promising. Now my scouts can just go and intercept them, start the war, and hopefully draw them into Adana. Come on, everyone, just keep going. Keep going. There we go. If we can just get them to Adana, they'll be on some roads. Then they'll be able to move around. No, that's the bad direction. Okay, that was still good enough for now, at least. So, suitable husband for someone in the family. Skilled bureaucrat, smart, promising, speaks of loyalty. Age 16. Yeah, sure, smart and skilled bureaucrat are both pretty rare, so I'm going to go for that. Where are you? You're in Thorn, lovely. We'll just put you somewhere. No one died, did they? If they did, it was a flipping admiral. Ooh, Frederick the Honourable. Lardy flipping da. Though admittedly you're also an alcoholic, which is unfortunate. Yeah, -3 authority. I was hoping that might mean that, yeah, you could potentially become a factioner and a faction leader, but no. If you're an alcoholic, that'd be a terrible idea. But other than that, you're potentially a really good guy to go, like, you know, managing cities on the coast or whatever. So, new chappie over here. Yeah, 16-year-old kid, skilled bureaucrat and smart means he could potentially become a good administrator. So possibly I want him to just head over towards Hamburg and make good money. Yeah, let's just send him towards Hamburg. He can just join up over there, make some excellent money as an administrator. Lovely. Now, all this money basically needs to be spent on really, really fast retraining. So we've got a whole bunch of damaged troops over in Thorn that need retraining. Lovely. In fact, plenty more to do next turn as well. Nottingham, I think the situation is the same. These guys, I was just going to retrain and bring them onto the continent, but no. Apparently the Portuguese need to have their arse handed to them. Flipping again. So let's just quickly get, yeah, the cavalry back up to strength. Actually, no, let's get you back up to strength. You're more useful. And over in Our House, yeah, we're going to need ourselves, retrain you. And other than that, just train more stuff that's actually useful for something. We've got no Norse archers for the time being. Norse swordsmen are cheap and cheerful, though. Let's get them into production. Oh, flipping crusading troops, obviously. Are we out of flipping time to attack those guys? No. I still can't use this fleet to attack the flipping Portuguese. Now, this guy, who's brand new and just got promoted, good old Captain Carl, or rather now Carl Bengtsson, yeah, give him the troops from Edinburgh. Let's send him up to Inverness to capture that just for some free stuff the council will give me. So, all of you guys, sure. Shimming Edinburgh, yeah, Edinburgh's absolutely 100% fine. Lovely. Apparently my relationship with the Papal States is poor. Not quite sure why. What have I done to them? I feel like I've only been attacking the people who are like... Well, I suppose the Imperials aren't actually flipping excommunicated. They should be. They're not, but they should be. Ah, yes, of course, the reinforcements. The reinforcements over here can just join up with this army, and then we should have more than enough to break into Staufen right here. Lovely, that's probably priority number 1. Though actually, this spy needs to get up here and just basically start having a look-see at what's going on in the central. Perfect. Now I can see well. So in fact, I literally can't see Nuremberg. Right, you get over here and lay... Apparently you can't lay a watchtower there for whatever reason. Okay. Actually, this could work. They've been stupid enough to lay some really weak armies outside Nuremberg. If I just attack that army, I might be able to pull the actual garrison out of the town, leaving Nuremberg broadly defenseless. Though Frankfurt is looking well guarded right now. That's looking very well guarded indeed. Okay. We might need to wait for reinforcements here. I'm just going to bring yourself over to here. Drop a watchtower. What can we figure out about this? This might just be trash. I need to get a spy around here, because, yeah, that might be pure trash. This force might... Oh, that's not a great force. If this were a proper army, I might just be able to just walk straight in, but I don't think it can. And by the way, Rhymes, you need attacks cut. There you are, well done. Now, even if the Imperials are backing off, this force can totally do more good in this part of the world than the other. So I may as well just bring you around here to join up with Milan, because, oh yeah, actually... Might be able to take... If we could just kind of knock out pretty much all their cities, just leaving them with castles, they'll be economically crippled like the Polish were. That might flipping work. Also, we need to just retrain some of these lads as well. Just to, yeah, be ready for the final push on Vilnius. The Polish are almost out of the game. With the Polish out of the game, we'll be making steps towards peace. Because I'd like this game to end with me at peace with everybody. Now, the best way for that to happen would, of course, be if I just destroy all the factions that are at war with me. So, pretty much ready to be destroyed. Pretty much ready to be destroyed. Might be a bit fiddly, those two. Easily destroyable, about to be destroyed. Flimsy as anything. Probably could make peace with you at this point. In fact, I've got a spy around here. He can't quite get in the city, unfortunately, but that'll be close enough for me to get a view as to... Ooh. Right. As I probably should have expected, nothing major. Balkan archers, who I should not confuse with the Bulgarian brigands. Balkan archers are kind of trash. Trash. Fine, mercenaries won't stand up in a fight. Nothing decent on the walls aside from one unit of dismounted Polish nobles. Okay, I think we might be able to just march straight up north and start smashing these bastards. Right, let's just quickly top up all of you guys. You can just stay here and chillax. Whatever the Polish king has here, it's not very much. Whatever this is up here, it doesn't look very much either. If I just take most of this army, maybe just retrain it for one more turn, then just basically start it marching north. Alternatively, the forces of Thorn could just walk over after some retraining. Yeah, okay. We've got forces from Lasagna, Thorn, and from the south as well. We can just move in here and take Vilnius. That's absolutely 100% fine. Don't worry about that. Let's head down here, and remember to keep moving this guy up to... Ooh, he's almost ready. He's almost flipping ready. I'm just going to move him up here so we can flip and ambush them. No, get in the forest. Get in the forest. You ambushing? There you are. Why don't you just ambush this? 12 full stack, or rather 11.5 full stack armies. You just ambush that on the way past, you marvellous scout bastards. Actually, apparently Aleppo doesn't have ballista towers yet. It totally 100% should. Anything round here that doesn't have ballista towers and can have it should totally have it. This place is... Ooh. This place is never going to get up to a fortress. This is just stuck as a castle, which is a shame. How much are the mines around here worth? Not much, I don't think. No. Let's just leave the mines in that case. Next up. Acre's already got everything it could possibly ever need. Aleppo will have ballista towers very, very soon indeed. Alright. Looking good down south for time. Oh, wait. No, hang on. What about the... Don't forget about the bloody Sicilians. Right, I think we just need to smash these guys once and for all. We're just sitting on a massive army down here that's not doing anything. So these guys can probably just get themselves a nice run out. Yeah, that'll flipping do. Right, Godfred the Handsome, time for you to actually get your hands dirty for once. So you just basically take the spare army out of Gaza and lead it down here to smash the hell out of these bastards. Now, want to manage a little bit carefully here. Yeah, this little captain needs to take Staufen for me. Should be manageable. There's only one actual guy in here. Yeah, dismounted feudal knights, but... those guys are tough, and it's a fortress. They've got 2 layers of defences to fall back to. I can handle this, assuming, of course, the walls don't do a number to my troops, which they could do if this guy plays his cards well enough. Hopefully, he won't. So we've seen this layout 100 times before, of course. Outer walls and then the inner walls up here. Fine. So, what we need to do, the reason I wanted 1 ram and 1 ladder is so I can basically force him to make a choice that's probably not going to work for him. So let's have the ram over here, and let's have, yeah, the dismounted Huskars. They can have a ladder over, where's going to be the best place to approach? Over here would do just fine, actually. Now, where's he going to choose to begin? He's going to begin... Ooh! He's going to begin nowhere a flipping note. Interesting. In that case, you just get over there and knock down this gate as quickly as possible. Okay, I thought he might start on the walls. He decided against it. Sometimes, like, the commanding units make some interesting decisions and aren't really sure where they want to be. So, let's just quickly take advantage of this to knock down the gate before he's actually there to turn on the towers. And hopefully, when the gate goes down, he'll just back straight off. Speaking of which, I should just get the other unit over here as well into the dead zone to help out if need be. So you guys just get down over here, just run over and help out too. Soon as the actual thing starts battering the gates, he'll respond, probably. No, nothing yet. Okay, so gate goes down. What's his response going to be? Probably fall back to second tier. Yeah, maybe. Let's just quickly get him inside here, just in case he's decided he wants to actually fight. No, not yet. He doesn't actually want to fight. Let's just quickly get you over to... Yeah, he's definitely sticking close by to here. Fine. Bring these troops up and bring the ladders up as well. Basically, bring everything up. We're going to need to take out the second tier of defences now. And obviously, the second tier is a lot smaller, so it's easy for him to move around in. Let's just quickly bring up everything. So he's now inside the defences and on the plaza. That works for me. If he's on the plaza, I should just be able to bring the battering ram up before he actually gets into position. Lovely. We've got some beautiful, beautiful, yeah, just some nice little mountains nearby here. Very nice mountainous area. Very, very good indeed. Now, if we're lucky, the Viking raiders can just get this ram up to the walls before he knows what's going on and before he actually is able to respond. So let's just move this up to here. And yeah, as long as he's back there, these towers aren't on. As long as these towers aren't on... Yep, good. We'll just be able to smash our way straight through the second tier as well. Marvellous. In which case, you guys, put that down and everyone just get ready to move forward and start attacking him. Beautiful. And screw it, just for safety and for avoiding casualties, we may as well just bring up the archers. They can come along too. Second tier of defences goes down. Will he respond in any way, or is he just, because he's the command unit, falling back? No. I think he's fine. Okay. In that case, guys, you just start drawing up nice and defensively along here. Provide cover for the archers. They'll be coming in to help just pepper him with fire. Right, nice, simple one. Classic tactics. They're up on the walls. Use the walls against them. Now just start peppering them, forcing them off the plaza. They either stand, in which case they're shot to pieces till I run out of ammo, or they decide to run off the plaza, in which case I can make them break and auto-win. Lovely. And, oh, yeah, just with that height advantage, flipping basic peasant archers have already got 10 guys out of this unit of 120. And looks like today the AI has decided it wants to just stand and take it. Well, that's fine for me. Let's just put this on 6x speed and let these guys be worn down to wear out of flipping arrows. Oh, this is interesting. I think I managed to push a timing button to change the timings at the exact moment when the animation kicked off for their king dying. So now, I'm not sure I've got any way of restarting time. Ooh, oh dear. No, instead the universe is frozen. Right, I'll be right back then. Ah, I alt-tabbed out and alt-tabbed back in. I think I've got a play button back again. Nice! Okay, I've got a play button back again. Good. I don't think he even flipping died, actually. I think I swear he just recovered from that. Good, good. Right, there's 4 left. And down to... Alright, that was good. That was great fun. Down to 3, and I think we're actually going to be able to win this without actually ever crossing swords with anyone. Marvellous. Unless, of course, as very often happens, like the last guy just flipping refuses to die. Because sometimes the last guy just does that. Come on, pepper him with fire. Pepper him with fire. Yeah, I think it's going to happen. For some reason, the last guy seems to be functionally immortal. Oh no, there he goes! Nice, job done. Yes, indeed, not a single man lost. And we've taken our first little settlement off the Imperials. Right, in we come. Obviously, we're just occupying this place. Lovely. Retrain anything we can retrain. Ooh, what did you actually have on you? I had ooh, a blacksmith. Very, very nice indeed. Sure, let's retrain some guys we can retrain. There won't be anything to... That's a bit, actually. Ah, screw it, actually. You know what? Let's have some proper troops here. Help out with the invasions elsewhere. Why the hell not, eh? Let's get some feudal knights on the field. Now, as for the French situation, yeah, now, all of you guys, you're pretty safe for the time being, because the Spanish are just standing there doing nothing, and hopefully we'll just keep doing that forever. Let's just join up all your forces, including all of the actual siege equipment, very, very nice indeed, to, yeah, this chappie. That should be fine. Oh, that's a good army now. You just start heading south, my good man. Bordeaux doesn't stand a chance. And what's left here can just be retrained. Nice. Now, the big one. Can I draw everyone out of Nuremberg, leaving it incredibly vulnerable with this force right here? Because this is a scruffy force, but all their forces are bloody scruffy as well. In we go. Come on, come on, come on. Give battle. Give battle. Give flipping battle. Because I'd rather do this in the open field. Oh, yes, they're up for it. Marvellous. So, we're taking on 3 armies here. This guy is just, yeah, that's just some dismounted feudals. That's fine. The guy out in the field is... scruffy survivors of the Prague situation, I think. Nothing major. Should be able to... I was about to think, well, that's not a problem. I can just use the Menace below. No, that's Warhammer 2. That's a different Total War series. Oh, I'm having so much fun with Warhammer 2. That's a great series right now. Jonas the Honest, though. Jonas the Honest. Okay, and he's got He's not got much good either. Like, okay, the catapult's a bit of a concern, but other than that, nothing solid. So, ooh, gold chevron. You don't see gold chevron very much. Though, in all fairness, gold chevron barely even means anything in Medieval 2. In Rome, experience was ridiculously powerful. Like, ever since, experience has just been a bit of a nice to have to my mind. Right, what have we got here? Ooh, cultured. Lardy flipping dar. +1 to popularity. Yeah, you've got some nice stuff. Stylish debater and everything. Wish I had you in my faction. That'd be great. Oh yeah, this guy's great. I really wish I could have him as my faction leader. That'd be marvellous. So, what I've got is a huge amount of nice indirect fire here. I've got my own catapult as well, which is nice. My infantry is a little bit lacking, but I've got some really nice, solid, chunky cavalry to toss around the rear. Okay, I think we can handle this one step at a time, but let's just keep in mind the orientation. I'm going to take this guy on. From the south, this guy's going to arrive, and from the southwest, this guy's going to arrive. So, bear in mind that's where the reinforcements are coming from. Alright, let's do this.
No, they are doomed!
I like beginning a battle with a great big evil doom laugh. That's a good way to begin a battle. Oh, I feel like I've got a good advantage, but the weather's appalling. Come on, give me some good weather. That's better. Right, okay, this all flipping work. Yeah, alright. Let's start right up here and then just work our way down this massive hill. That works for me. Okay, good. Like in this battlefield. Now, loads of indirect fire. 3 units long range, 2 not, but Norse archers solid units full stop anyway. And then, yeah. Then we've just got a flipping ton of really good quality cavalry. Liking it. Right. Good starting formation here. Let's just quickly move you guys around onto a nice hilltop. This, we'll just need to find the right position. There's quite a long line, darn it. Come on, you can do this. Right, that'll do as a starting point right there. Then we'll see what the enemy decides to do. They might decide to all draw up together. Honestly, I'm fine with them drawing up together as long as I have this massive high ground advantage. So I see 2 forces. Where's the... Possibly the third is just so small I can't see it properly right now. And there might be some rocks that are yeah, I think there's some rocks that are impassable around here. That's what's causing a bit of a problem with the pathing. This'll do. Good. I can make my way down here and avoid the rocks. Lovely. Now, where are they? Hang on. Looks like they were charging there for a second, then they thought better of it. Okay. So they've just formed into one big rank over there. Priority is, yeah, to use my catapult to take out theirs, if at all possible, while just moving my indirect fire close to their front line. Because I should be able to outrange them. Because their indirect fire should just be, yeah, basic crossbow guys, not actual long-range stuff. So my mercenary lads should be way better. And if I can just maintain any form of high ground advantage, yeah, my artillery should have range over his. Speaking of which, what's the range on the catapult? Okay, not even close to range yet. That's fine. Just keep an eye on that for the little green arrow on the cursor there. And also, where is their little... There it is. Okay. So they've got their siege equipment at the rear. Unsurprising. So I probably need to pull forward. Possibly close enough my mercenary crossbowmen can start doing some good work anyway. Again, just forward, 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 and forward here. If I'm not in range, neither are they. Any movement? At some point, they'll probably turn to face me. Oh, hello. What have we got here? Are you actually advancing? Okay, well, they've advanced into range where my mercenary crossbowmen are starting to get shot in. And momentarily, these guys will start being able to get shots in too, because this is in range, so we're very lucky. Shortly. Oh, okay. They've decided to send some stuff forward. I'm going to send my scouts forward just to start basically just doing some good work against these lads. Lovely. Irritatingly, the catapult is... okay. We're now in range of each other, at least. Ooh, they've gone straight for flaming. How are they in range, but I'm not? Oh, because they're in the middle. Right, okay. Well, that's fine. That's okay. All I need to do is... I just need to get some cavalry around the back. Okay. I'm going to send some cavalry round the rear just for the sake of just trying to clear out these guys. You've managed to clear out these guys. You get out of there. Those are peasants. Okay. Just let my own crossbows do some good work. You're firing over there. Let's just get you round over here. We've got... What? Where did you guys just go? Where are you? Why are you not running? Okay, seriously. This is moderately important. We're being currently flipping shelled. Okay, just get over there. Okay, that's probably like, you know, an anachronistic term, whatever. Now, you have chased off their indirect fire, which is good, because that means now we can just start picking apart their front line. These guys need to get around the back And sure, go ahead and charge at those guys. Why the bloody hell not, eh? You guys just get around the sides here. Okay. Now we just need to get... You're firing at these things. And have you destroyed that yet? Is that... That looks ruined. Oh, no, not quite. Not quite ruined. Okay. Go, 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 go. Those guys have been chased off. And now, you guys, yeah. Get over there and support them, please. Get over there. I just want those 2 units doing nothing. But that's dismounted feudals are actually... Okay, you charge them. And just basically, they're trying to flipping block. And we've got... Ooh! We accidentally killed their king! Well, that's just marvellous. What's going on at the front, by the way? They're not really sure how to push forward. Right, get in the back over here. These guys are wavering. Just do a charge. Over 2 hit. That's not a good charge. Have you got any of the... You've not got any lancers down. Right, that's got them out of the way. You, back off. Is this collapsing? That's collapsing. Right. Get over here and just surround these guys. I want all of these guys done, please. Right, in we go, in we go, in we go. Surround them, surround them, surround them. They're broken. Right, next. Okay, they're broken too. I want these guys taken care of. No, that's not them. Okay, go over here. You're not broken yet. Now, get over here, because they are not responding at this point. And we've got... Ooh! Hello! Sorry, they are responding. Oh, well, on the plus side, they're only hitting some Norse archers. Norse archers can handle it. Right. Spear guys, who are like, you know, back here and whatever... I feel like this is kind of your job. This is what I actually brought you for. So you, get over there, take out this lad. We've also got spear militia that are just being taken out right now. Yeah, Norse swordsman can handle that. Very, very nice indeed. So you guys go and take care of that, but I've taken out the artillery, which I'm pretty happy with. These guys are now giving up. That's dismounted feudals time 50. You guys... Get out of there. Chase off those lads. Make sure they're not doing anything else. So these lads are now just getting over here. You guys just need to back off a little bit. This guy's going to run into trouble very, very quickly indeed. And now, with those guys charging, what else have we got here? Peasants. Peasants take out the mercenary spearmen. Sure, why the bloody hell not, eh? You guys, get over here. You guys now just get over here. And the king himself can probably start getting involved at some point. In fact, screw it. Charge and everyone else just start firing whatever you can. And the king can just get round and attack their king and life will be good. Where's all of that? There's that cavalry. Let's just chase that off. One of you should probably chase off you. And one of you should just get back over here and just start slamming into whatever's left, alright? Looks to me like this is all going pretty well. There's their general, who's looking a bit on the concerned side. So just get him into position. Lancers down into the rear. And that should be enough to break him, hopefully. That should be very, very good indeed. Down to, yep, broken. Lovely. Where are the scouts? Get the scouts after him, please. I want the scouts on him. You two, get down here. Job done. Let's just ride him down for a bit. Because I think there's a fair few survivors so far, and I've got enough cavalry that we should just be able to ride all this down pretty easy. Has he died, by the way? He's... Oh, okay, one of them's dead. I kind of want this guy dead. So where are the flipping scouts? Because the scouts are supposed to be getting involved here. Right, send this guy away so he doesn't interfere with the pathing of the scouts. What's actually over here in the forest? The scouts should hopefully be able to chase them down. Scouts aren't fast moving, by the way. I think that's a mistake I made. Oh, another guy goes down. Lovely. But as light cavalry, they should be able to outrun... No, he's managed to make it to the edge of the map. Sadly, he was quite close to it. Okay. So I think their actual general did indeed manage to get away tragically, but that's fine. We'll track him down the line. In fact, actually, the only place you can run is Nuremberg, and that's exactly where I'm going next, so that's just flipping perfect. Men remaining basically nothing, and we're still an effective fighting force. That went pretty well, though the terrain played a big part in that. And obviously, we're just getting rid of those bastards. Now, is that enough to kill you, or are you just hiding? I think you're just hiding inside the city at this point. Yep, he is indeed just hiding inside the city with, oh, it's literally just him. It's, well, actually, technically it's two, because the one counts for his bodyguard, then he appears on the map. So if I attack him now, it will go up to, it'll go up to two guys. So it's a large stone wall, it's a city. Probably we just walk straight in and do what the Hungarians could never do and take Nuremberg. Anything special on the... Ooh, proven commander, very nice. Armies multiply routing, good, good, good. And agent was detected, Hungarian agent killed, lovely. Right, nothing related to that battle that's important, in which case, let's get in here and finish off John the Honest. Screw that bastard. And yeah, as you can see there, it's gone straight up to 2, because the 1 is the bodyguard, then he gets added in. For some reason, the actual guy who is the general isn't counted as an army number until the actual fight begins. You never notice unless the numbers are really, really small. So basically I just need to use the catapult to knock down the gate, then we just walk in. Lovely. So here we go, in front of this lovely big city, where the Hungarians have been so many times. I'm not sure how many sieges there have been of this city. I think the Hungarians actually made it to the walls and besieged the city 2 or 3 times, but they could never actually get in, tragically. And now we're going to, nice and easy. So just speed this up until the catapults batter down these here gates. Looks like they're already at the point of collapse. Lovely. There they go, beautiful. And we could, of course, send in, you know, the flipping mercenary spearmen. They're kind of, you know, specially for this job, but no. This is personal. So as we are, in fact, Denmark, we're sending in the Norse swordsmen to do this. They'll do the job just fine with their lovely special armour. And to think this is all that's left of that flipping army. Marvellous. Right, you go and assassinate the king. You get round the back, deal with the 9 spearmen. And then once that's done, swing round the back of the king here. So, look at them in their lovely little... No, that's not how you charge. This is how you... There you go. They figured it out. They figured out where he was. Lovely. So in they go to deal with you. And you get around the back and deal with you. Lovely. And then just join in. And beautiful. You know, the swordsmen, they're not really made for this. But these swordsmen are totally made for this. Swordsmen are very good at taking out spearmen. So, ooh, they've got the good armor as well. Yeah, these are the guys with the excellent armor and experience and whatever. But it's not going to do them that much good, to be perfectly honest. He's already looking flipping bloodied. Nice. Spear militia down to 5, just keep surrounding them and stabbing them for a bit. They'll go down in no time at all. Spears have no chance against proper swordsmen. Yep, they're going down very, very quickly indeed. And then it's just a case of our swordsman just repeatedly slashing at these guys. He's got bloodied as well, so he's at the point of collapse. Very nice. You know, respect. John the Honest will probably be the last person standing, just he's got so many flipping hit points. Oh no, never mind. He didn't even manage to out-survive the spear militia. That's just embarrassing for John. And I think that's the job done right there. Marvellous. Nice, simple. We technically actually lost more than we took. But yeah, that's purely because, yeah, the bodyguards are pretty bloody tough and bulky. And with that, Nuremberg moves into our possession. We will sack that settlement for a giant pile of money. Because we're a little bit shy of money right now. Mainly because we're using it to, like, you know, pay for the whole war thing. And, ooh... With Staufen and Nuremberg taken, Frankfurt is now completely cut off, surrounded by the enemy. Oh, flipping dear, not a good day for you at all, is it? No, 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 no. Right, good. I'm glad Frankfurt's cut off, and that's presumably still the capital. Yes, indeed. Right now, the capital is just completely cut off from everything, and obviously it's a city, so whatever it can train is... some troops are okay, like higher tier militia troops can be really good, but honestly, it's probably not going to be spectacular. So... good start there. Next up, all we need to do is take out, yeah, these 2 castles look pretty unguarded, though. Big armies are at this point heading north, probably to reinforce Bern and Innsbruck. Then we've got over here, looking, again, manageable. The reinforcing army I was bringing in to relieve Milan could actually take out one of their last cities down here. Yeah, okay. Looks like things are falling apart very, very quickly for the Imperials. They had a chance. They did have a chance to kind of move in and smash a couple of cities, but the tide has turned against them very flipping quickly indeed. And the question is, what the bloody hell are we going to do about the bastard Portuguese? Well, next time we could just try and kick them out, to be honest. We could just kick the bastards out. I really like to think, if they attack me, they have to get excommunicated. Surely. That strikes me as fair and reasonable. Though, actually, the Pope doesn't like me, does... No, the Pope really doesn't like me. He likes Portugal way more. Okay, let's just quickly get that fixed then. So, your popiness, I would like to just give you some money. I don't want anything in return, but if you happen to like me afterwards, that'd just be flipping lovely. So, how about I just give you a giant pile of... Okay, let's just actually just type it, that'll be faster. Let's just give you 5,000 florins for absolutely no reason. Oh, happily accepted. Pleased indeed, and that gets me up to... that gets me from 2 up to 4. So it's a bit expensive to bribe the Pope these days, but that's still done me some good. Also, the Pope's almost 60. He's getting on a bit. Need to watch out for the possibility of a new Pope at some point. And while we do have some big money, our house, which makes a load of money, can actually have a huge stone wall. Sure, why not? That burns a fair bit of money too, but it does actually need it. Let's get that place up to a nice big city where we can actually build dockyards and whatever. Very good. Now, Can't help but notice that Bran is now suddenly looking pretty vulnerable. Moving in here and just taking a citadel off these guys, so there's literally nothing there. That I could deal with. Oh, I don't have any artillery. Okay, just need one ballista. One ballista should actually be enough, to be honest. Because, yeah, one ballista would be enough to just knock down the gate, knock down the gate, knock down the gate. Probably, anyway. Ah, and Nuremberg can train the spies that I need in order to just keep an eye on the other imperial cities, in particular, Frankfurt. I do need a new spy just outside there. Whoever's in there has got some good counter-spying going on, because it's very hard to infiltrate, but it'll do just for keeping an eye by standing outside. Don't actually want them to bring down the gates or anything. And this guy's standing around here just threatening them too. Yeah, let's just keep training at Magdeburg as well. Just get some more troops in production here. Yeah, some dismounted feudals. And when I say some, I mean one, because I'm already out of money again. Shouldn't have given that 5,000 to the Pope, really. Now, at this point, surely the combined Moorish force wants to come in and do this. Surely they flipping do. Like, they've got enough here. Though, admittedly, we can hang out for another... Yeah, we've got another 7 turns yet. We'll be okay for the time being. Everything's under control. Now, someone's bound to be attacking me at this point. French assassin floating around. French spies floating around. Hopefully we'll be caught, so I can actually see him. Come on, kill him. Then the assassin. Oh, nope, managed to infiltrate, unfortunately. Must be a good quality spy. France also sending troops back to Bordeaux. They can see the incoming storm there, unquestionably. But I think my forces should be able to make it to Bordeaux next turn, actually, so should be fine. And as for the Imperials... Ah, okay. Not reinforcing Innsbruck, just marching straight north towards Nuremberg, possibly wanting to take that back instead. Interesting. What about the other army close by to Bern? What does that one want to do? Because that was moving somewhere. That's just a flipping cardinal. You're heading over possibly to Frankfurt. You're heading down to there. You're heading... Ah! You're heading over to Staufen. Fine. And now... Uh-oh. That's a big pile of... Did you just attack me by virtue of... I think the Spanish have decided they want war. Because the AI doesn't make... Well, okay, the AI doesn't necessarily make sensible decisions in this game. What the AI in this game does is it basically looks at how much it hates someone and makes its decisions based on that. Even if it will be a stupid idea to do so, the AI will occasionally just do that. So, you know what? Due respect to Spain, they're the faction that failed to launch. They're the faction that's literally done nothing this entire game, and they have actually, to their credit, done something. The stupidest thing that could possibly be done in the entire world, but they have done it. The Venetians just came up to one of my cities. They didn't just attack it, did they? Did the Venetians just also betray me? The same flipping turn. Is literally the entire world determined to go to war with me? I don't think they did. I think they're just standing suspiciously close by. Oh, but I think the Moors are up for a fight. Yep, the Moors are up for a fight. So, their faction here, together with... As usual. Actually, you know what? Urban militia are actually pretty darn good. Defense 18, attack 11. That's perfectly solid enough. Bunch of crossbow militia troops. Bunch of camels. A flipping load of artillery, because it wouldn't be these guys without that. Together with... yeah, honestly, they just don't really have the infantry to crack into the city. Fine. What I should probably do is just basically let them come for the first round in the city, and then just basically have most of my troops actually in the second tier, where most of their artillery won't really be able to follow effectively. So guys, you may have noticed we've done some remodeling, like really significant remodeling, like kind of weird remodeling, because the entire area around the place looks totally different, and that massive pond, that's just gone. We just got rid of that. Sorry, yeah, we've completely changed everything. So now we have got ourselves a proper traditional Northern European fortress going on. So yeah, they need to break this first line. Then they need to come along this big street. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Then all of this is going to screw them over. Yeah, this works. We could just basically... Okay, I'll send the cavalry around here to pop out. The cavalry might be able to pick off some of the artillery, albeit this is just scout. So maybe I don't send the king just on the off chance. But you guys just chill out over here. Yeah, one of you there and one of you... Just there you go, lovely. So you two just stay over there. You nip out the side gate and all of that. But for the most part, I want you guys just basically up here guarding these here streets. Yeah, if they decide they want to actually get through this gate and walk along this street, this is just going to be hell for them. There are archers and towers everywhere. That'll be just flipping marvellous. This is the worst approach for this style of fortress. What I'll also just do is I'll just keep a couple of units of Norse archers right out here on the side, purely for the sake of, and the religious fanatics actually on the gatehouse. And their only job is to keep the towers on for as long as possible. Everything else, fall back to the plaza. We're not bothering to fight here. So very different to the traditional battles we fought against the stupid bastard Moors, but this will still be an interesting one to observe, I think. Right, so you guys get out the side entrance, prepare to just deal with the artillery as far as you can. They've got a lot of ammo, but most of it's pretty trash, so I doubt they'll be able to do much. So you guys just get out over here, and then just get over there as quickly as you can, please. These guys will just basically chill out here as far as possible. Now, what are you doing? Okay, you have to be the ones to actually attack because, like, you know, you actually began this attack. Them's the rules. Okay, good. So they have decided to send their artillery forward first. Let's just make sure we know where they're attacking. They're going for this building right here. That's not even a building you can actually do damage to, so well done. Ah, it's the tower. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's the building. What are you even trying to attack right now? Hang on. What are you trying to do? I feel like you're not achieving anything right now. Let's just watch these rocks here. Yeah. Where are you shooting? You're going for... Is it these walls here you want to hit? Yeah, I think they're going for these walls. Fine. So they'll make a breach here, but they're welcome to make a breach here, because then they'll just have to run past arches and towers and all sorts. It'll just slow them down so bloody much. Now, speaking of which, let's just get my cavalry around here and just ready to start sweeping in and taking out these bastards. Now, that's... probably just sweep in round here, in fact. Stay close by to the towers so they can't counterattack. These scouts can't be trusted to do much, but they should be capable of just sweeping up some little ballista just for taking some of the artillery off them. These guys will probably create a breach, but that's fine. I want them to have one breach. I want them to have to walk up the street of death past all the towers in the flipping world. So, you guys around here, and then you guys maybe move a little bit more in this direction. There's some... Their crossbow militia can't actually come and counterattack because they're too busy holding on to ladders at the minute. Lovely. Right, you guys around here. And now just start slamming into these guys and doing some good work. Nice. They're fighting, which isn't really their job. And now round here. Nice. This is all going pretty well so far, I'd say. The problem is the trebuchet is a bit far back. Ooh. They've started pointing the siege equipment around a bit. They're repositioning. Right, get round here. Get round here. These guys are now surrounded. They're wavering. Come on, let's just see them off, please. See them off. Battle in our favour. Okay, one of you's broken and fighting to the death. The other guys need to be taken out. We've barely taken any damage here. And bear in mind, yeah, my commander's not here. This is just some scouts. You guys are, yeah, you're steady and warmed up. You're fine. Wavering. I think someone's put down the ladders to actually shoot us, which is great. No real movement here so far at all. Lovely. So now these guys have been cleared out too. They're done. Right. Get over here. What else are you guys attacking right now? Oh, you've started to fire back there, you stupid bastards. I don't like you one little bit. Right. Get over here. Take out this lot. I want that catapult taken down especially. If they want to have the trebuchet, they can kind of keep the trebuchet. To be honest, it'll run out of ammo pretty quickly. It'll just let them create a couple of breaches that will actually encourage them to come forward into the kill zone. Now, a couple of these guys are firing on me. Who's actually got a shot? Probably some unit bows. Who's actually firing? Hang on, someone's got some shots. Ooh, the trebuchet's still firing. That's fine. You guys are... You're technically steady and eager. Ooh, the frame rate's not happy. Probably because that wall's collapsing. Right, these guys aren't happy. They're a little bit, yeah, shaken. I'm just going to pull back and do a second charge at these guys. Yeah, the trebuchet's back to firing, unfortunately. Let's just get these guys out of here for the time being. They're shaken, but they'll recover in just a second. You guys get over here. You guys get over here, and yeah, hopefully just take out these guys. You're just going to slam into the side of these guys. When I say slam, just kind of gently come up alongside. You haven't really done that much yet, have you? No. No, you haven't. Still, as long as we're doing some good... Ah, hello. What's this? Okay, camel spearmen moving forward. Aha! Good. We've got the breaks we wanted. Good, 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 good. And some stuff's collapsing. Ah, one of mine's collapsing too. There's too many troops around here. They're wavering. Fine. You know what? You've done some good work. You've done some excellent work there. I think they're starting to send the rams forward regardless. So if they're sending the rams forward regardless, that all works for me. You guys are wavering. I'm going to keep these guys just over here because they can buy time down the line. And that light cavalry's recovered. Good. Go join up with your friends over there. Have a breather. We'll need you in a second. Because at this point, these guys are going to start running forwards like idiots. Good, good, good. Now, that's for you guys. If they've stopped shooting, then you guys get over here. And you guys get over to here. They're like here-ish. Like, definitely don't be here. This is looking vulnerable still if the trebuchet decides to start firing again. And the towers start firing. Good. If we're lucky, we'll just burn this thing to the ground. Actually, I don't want it burned to the ground. I'd rather it didn't, but sadly you can't, like, opt to turn towers on or off. I could just move these guys away, but then probably the Norse archers would keep it activated, unfortunately. So, you guys over here. No flames, please. Just want you to use your normal attacks. Camel Spearman, that'll flipping do. You guys, are you all in position? Right. So, skirmish mode off. And you guys, fire over there, please. Let's just take out the camels. You guys fire over... militia crossbow and town militia. Yeah, militia crossbow. Finish those guys off, please. Yeah, archers do a much better job on walls. And these guys are now being shot from multiple angles. Lovely. And then more coming in here. Oh, yeah. This is good. They're just walking straight into a kill zone right now. Are you still firing, by the way? No, they... Oh, no, they are. They are doing something. What are they doing? Oh, they're actually shooting at my flipping horses. Okay, well, that's an interesting use for a trebuchet. Not exactly very traditional there. Right, let's just get you back over here, ready to slam into the back of that trebuchet when the opportunity becomes available. Now, the ram's coming in, but we can just basically start shooting these guys forever. That's fine. What else have you got a shot at, by the way? You've got some... Yeah, go for these guys, why not? And you guys just go for these guys. If they just want to bring the ram forward, I'm happy for them to do so. The ram is coming forward. Good. So they are going to ram down that gate, and then they're just going to walk into the main kill street. Beautiful. And we've also got ourselves... I think they're still firing, actually. Something's still firing anyway, possibly. These catapults are still firing. Fine. We did a lot of damage to their artillery, but not quite enough. Right, okay, you guys. What are you? Trebuchet. Let's just hit those guys in the back. There's also a bunch of... There's a bunch of urban militia back here, but they're just bumbling around holding siege equipment, so they're not going to help out, hopefully. Trebuchet's given up on this whole city thing and has instead decided to just start pelting flipping light cavalry, which in all fairness will probably work pretty well, actually, in terms of just their low morale. But that's fine, because, yeah, these guys are now heading in over here. You guys just, yeah, break off in this direction. You guys break off in this direction, and then, boom, and boom. Lovely. Hit them from both sides. Ram takes down the gate. Those guys are now ready to just walk inside. No sign of ladders or anything, so they're just stuck on the wall. These guys are probably going to be... They're shaken. But the flipping urban guys are going to do some good work there. If I can just make these guys break, that'd be great. Trebuchet down to 10. Okay, I'm just going to back off. I don't like the fact these guys are shaking. They're probably going to... Yeah, they're wavering as well. Instead, get over here and hit these guys in the rear, because we'll actually have a decent shot at these bastards. So you guys just get over there and focus on that instead. We've got... the trebuchet did break. Beautiful. That's just flipping perfect. Right. Number 1 goes in. Number 2 goes in. Let's just take out these guys. You're much less surrounded now. And in come the crossbow militia. Perfect. These guys are now just chilling out. I just want you guys to just basically shoot whatever you feel like, to be honest. So now there's just a great big crunch of units around here. But now they're just... Now they're just here.
God save us. The enemy have the walls. Look,
they don't have the walls, okay. They really... Oh, actually, they've sent something up here. What have they sent up here? Hello there. Religious zealots. What have they actually sent to the walls? Oh, they've sent town militia. Okay, to be honest, I feel like we can handle that. So why don't you just get in here and help out? Because you are good at fighting hand-to-hand too. You guys are... Come on. Just get over there. Come on, come on. There you go. They figured it out. Good. Yeah, because Norse archers, now we get to actually see them in combat. And they will flipping slaughter town militia, quite frankly. And back up here. Let's just quickly take you guys out. Yeah, they will be just torn the hell apart. Yeah, stab them, stab them, stab them. Collapsing. Beautiful. And these guys, interestingly, seem to be not interested in pushing forwards until they've actually officially captured the walls. You guys actually... What are you guys shooting at right now? You're taking pot shots over there. Okay, fine. We've chased off some stuff. How are you guys doing? Your guys are... Oh, no, don't take on those guys. Back up, back out. Oh, too late. One of you's already broken. Yeah, they're not going to win against basically any other form of cavalry. So you guys are... They're both broken. Well, that's a shame, but it's fine. They've done their job. They've done their job. They've taken out the trebuchet. They've taken out pretty much all of the flipping artillery, actually. I don't see any sign of the catapults. I think they're gone as well. Yeah. So now, these guys have no choice but to advance into the kill street. I mean, or they could just keep standing here forever and slowly be pelted by arrows for the rest of time. That seems to be what they want to do as well. And tragically, these guys are now retreating directly through a group of enemies, so they're probably all going to be killed to the last man, which is very sad. Oh, I think they've given up trying to take this gateway, and instead they're now... Yep, they've started to push forward. Good. So camel spearmen are the first to come in. That's absolutely fine. So they're going to start being shot from the walls. And if they want to do anything else around here, come on, get a little bit closer. A little bit closer to these wall defences. Are they in range yet? They are in range. Why are you not firing? They're literally... There you go. There you go. There's some flipping peasant archers just shooting these bastards down. So, yep, basic peasant archers should do a decent job there. Couple of shots basically just kind of get thrown off by the walls. We've still got some shots going down, better than a crossbow would do. So these guys are just going to start getting hit by tower defences and archers very quickly, so they'll break in no time at all. Notice they've got literally no way of getting past the gate. Why on earth did I go over here? They've got no way of getting past the gate, so it's fine. At this point, yeah, the walls will do a beautiful job just slowly wearing these bastards down. In fact, just look at the flipping pile of corpses that's already mounting up outside the walls here. The walls have done beautiful, beautiful work. Crossbow militia coming in, just going to be shot to ribbons as well. Those camel guys have basically, yep, found themselves falling down to 20 already, so they're just slowly backing off. Let's speed this up, because I'm not really sure what the Moors' plan is at this point. They've pretty much lost their artillery. Their infantry is pretty much all gone or fatally wounded, so they can't really bring up the ladders or anything. So how are you planning to get into the second tier of the city? I think they are actually planning to leave their general just standing here under flipping tower fire for the rest of time. See, this is the other advantage, of course, to multiple tiers of defences. It's not just a very good defensive thing in terms of, you know, being tactically sensible. It really messes with the AI sometimes. They're not really sure what to do. So they're not being shot, so now they're going to start moving forward. But they're just going to move forward into, you know, even more flipping fire. Oh, yeah, there we go. Bodyguard's going to be screwed walking up this street. Very nice. Down to 26, 25, 24, 22... Down to 18 in one blast there. And now they're coming up on the real walls with my best Norse archers and more flipping gate defences. Down to 16. These guys have almost flipping broken. Oh, they're trying to bring up ladders. They are actually trying to bring up ladders. You know, due respect to them, they have actually got an idea of what to do here. They were just very slowly bringing up ladders, albeit really badly damaged ladders. And also, the urban militia have finally flipping showed up. Well done, lads. Right, okay. So they are actually bringing up something, but I don't think they're going to do very well. And the bodyguard started to just, you know, plonk himself down in range of the towers and archers. So again, well flipping done. Let's just make sure these guys are not on skirmish mode, by the way, because you should totally stand and fight, because you're very good at standing and fighting. In fact, actually, if they're planning to do that, let's get some reinforcements up on the walls, please. Let's just get something nice and chunky and meaty up on these walls. Lovely. And they're arriving just in time for the reinforcements in the form of the Huskarls to actually be present and correct. So the Huskarls should do a marvellous job chopping them down. We've got Viking raiders here as well. These guys are already shaken. Oh, remember how they were at 80 just a second ago? They are just being chopped down as they flipping arrive. Very, very nice indeed. There's some peasant archers over here that are being fired on by something. These guys just doing an excellent job here. Yeah, something's firing on them. Even though these guys are urban militia and that's pretty tough with the 18 defense, they're just going to be torn apart by arrow fire. Because, yeah, they're just being shot in the flank and the rear. Lovely. So even if they actually do manage to get this ram up to... And it's also stuck on a tree. Stuck on a flipping tree. No matter what they do, they're screwed. These guys have abandoned the walls. These guys have abandoned the walls. Fine. So the attempt to take the walls has already failed, and now all the firepower is coming down on the bodyguard, who is down to 7 men at this point. Lovely. So the last chance of these guys is now... Ooh. Ah, you've actually managed to bring up one of the flipping ballistas that survived. And that's just attacking over here, is it? Fine. What are you actually going for? Are they just going for... Right, they're just doing 1% of time to that wall. I think that's going to be fine for the time being, to be perfectly honest. Though actually, if there's nothing else left on the field, and there's not... Right, you guys, how about you come down and just deal with this? Lovely. You guys just come down here and just slam these guys in the back, please. Lovely. So those guys are fleeing. urban militia just coming up, and how are they down to? 74 and 65. Not looking good in the slightest. Even if they do get through the gates right now, which I don't believe they will, they'll be so screwed in doing it, they won't be able to take the city. And there's one bodyguard left. Someone finish off the king, or general, or whatever. Actually, technically, prince. Someone finish off the prince, because then all the firepower can be focused on the urban militia, and that'll be lovely. Right, and here comes my rear guard. Norse archers, having done a great job shooting people down, can also do an even better job chopping them with swords, because they're beautiful, beautiful, tanky, lovely Vikings. So these guys are going to collapse in seconds. Good, good, good. So now your retreat is actually cut off as well. Just so you know, in comes more crossbow militia. Oh, it doesn't matter which way you go, now you're boned. So they have indeed managed to actually get just the ram up to the wall. They've actually been very lucky, not a single thing has caught fire. But these guys are going to be torn to shreds by just various fire from archers and towers. So they're completely boned. The actual general is still alive, just. Now, just in case they get through, what's going to be the most sensible thing to put in their way? They've actually just got probably just some nice chunky stuff. Yeah, just some nice chunky stuff right here. In all fairness, this is probably the best an attacking force has ever done against one of my actual castles. Because previously when it's been dicey, it's when we've been attacking. Like that time we took, what was it? It was either Cannes or Nottingham, I can't remember. One of the big cities of the English, where that was really close. And technically we've just won. No, I'm not happy with that. Send the general out. I think everything's just collapsed. We've won because basically everything that was capable of operating siege equipment broke and ran away. And we've killed the general, which is what I wanted to see. So, with the general dead, you know what? No survivors. I'd say on this particular occasion, no flipping survivors, please. So, you guys, just pop up here and just start clearing house. Lovely. Right, I think there's only one thing left on the field at this point, and it's the last urban militia. And now the cavalry's just swarming him. Down he goes. Not a man survives this. Marvellous. So, that's... Oh, look at that. Look at the kill streak. Look at the corpses. Oh, you've got to love that, don't ya? Marvellous, clear flipping victory. And technically 35 men survived. Probably that was the people that fled after I took out the artillery. So that's probably nothing but artillery at this point. Still, he's dead and so is the vast majority of his army. I'm happy with that. So, he's definitely been destroyed. Turks just bumming around doing flipping nothing. Marvellous. Now, Portugal, anything stupid from you today? Probably, yes. Okay, hang on. Let's see where your flipping armies go. Because I know you've got big armies in. No, they've decided to naff off. But they've also decided to attack. No, they decided not to attack Dublin. They almost attacked Dublin, then changed their minds. More Hungarian flipping assassins. Bastards. Right, need to take out those gits. But they're quite skilled, so my low-tier assassins can't kill them, which is a little bit on the frustrating side. Luckily, one of their spies is dead, and they're going to struggle to replace them. They've got not that many cities, and they're kind of a bit pushed by me at the minute. So we've got... Ooh, you're just getting rebels out of my territory for me, are you? Well, thank you very much, Hungary. That's much appreciated. And we've got... yes. In comes the Hungarian invasion. Fine. So they definitely want to attack us. That's okay. We've got plenty of armies nearby. If need be, the Nuremberg forces can come back to help out. Now, the Pope is actually putting troops on a boat. What's your plan, your popiness? I'm not sure. And in comes the... Oh, in we come. In we flipping come. Oh, yes. This is it. This is the moment. The first conflict between us and the Mongols. Right, so... I don't think I'm going to win this one. I mean, I know... In fact, quite frankly, I think 2 to 75 is generous. Because I don't believe if I fought this battle 75 times, I could win even one. So, here we go. You know, possibly I could slam some Mongol foot archers. If I could just get one charge against Mongol foot archers, I'll call this a flipping win.
My lord, the tide of battle seems to have turned against us.
Oh, bloody hell, the narrator man's turned on me and the battle hasn't even started yet. Right, and... Okay, we've got some high ground. We've got some high ground over here, so that's all we need to win this battle. Alright, seriously, I've got cavalry and high ground, so I'm gonna win. Say hello to the Mongols! Nice, okay. So, all I really want to do is just charge these guys. Just get one. No, they're good. They're the good ones. Where are the bad ones? There they are. Okay. Get over here. Just get one good charge in. over here, I'd like to say these lads, and I'll consider this a victory. Alright, that's going to be a win. These guys don't actually have lancers, so their charge bonus isn't great, but screw it. The nice thing about the Mongols is they spread out a lot, because they've got so many flipping ranged units. Now, let's just quickly, slowly start bringing you in over here. They potentially are going to get stuck trying to reposition to match the centre of their line to my line, which might work to my advantage because it might stop them firing. It won't stop the horses firing, obviously, but it will stop. Okay, this will do. This will do. In we go. In we flipping go. In we go. Death or glory, lads. It's going to be death. But death or glory. Oh, dear. In comes the fire. In comes the fire. How many had just died? 80, 79, 77, 7. Oh, they've managed to relieve these guys. Screw it. I did hit some of them. All right, seriously. Okay, good. Look how we've killed like 40 Mongol foot archers. We've lost this battle. We've won the war. And now, yeah. Now the arrows just come in from every flipping direction, as indeed do... Oh, the general's there. Okay, I think we lost this one, but that's fine, because now we're at war with the Mongols, which will hopefully draw their attention. I probably shouldn't have drawn their attention, but screw it. He still lost 42 men, and while that may not sound like much, actually every single bit of infantry you can take off the Mongols matters hugely, because they've got way more cavalry than infantry, and if you cripple all their infantry, they've got nothing to climb their ladders and whatever. You basically take out their infantry, you've neutered the Mongol threat. So, yeah, okay, I'll actually flipping take that, quite frankly. So, he's died, that's fine, and now I'm really hopeful that... No, I was kind of hopeful that having actually begun a war, they might, you know, come in this direction. But now they're backing off again. At some point, they might come and decide to attack us. At some point. Maybe now we're at war with them, next turn they'll decide it's a good idea.
A new discovery that could change the course of warfare. Gunpowder. This dark powder may look innocent enough, but when brought to spark, it explodes with a force that is unmatched. This terrible weapon will make armor obsolete and render castle walls near useless. It would be wise to be the first to master its use in war.
And finally, gunpowder has flipping shown up. So, it's a bit late, to be honest. I would have expected it, like, you know, maybe 4 turns ago. It's not actually a guaranteed turn. But yeah, 106 feels a little bit late for gunpowder. But never mind, we've got gunpowder. And also, I didn't attack Portugal. And they blatantly want to attack me. So I feel like, you know, I'm a bit hard done by that mission. And yes, indeed, the Spanish and the Mongols are now at war with Denmark. Just adding to the flipping pile. It is pretty much the entire world at this point, isn't it? Apart from our allies, the Venetians, who I'm really nervous are about to flipping attack us up here. Because that's a really worrying position. I'm just going to quickly train some new troops around here. Just desperately try and, you know, see if I can just encourage these guys to not attack this place. Because it's strong enough to not do so. Right. We've also got, yeah, we've got new agents coming in. Ah, you're actually pretty good over here. Let's just send you over to Frankfurt. What's actually in Frankfurt? Ah! Okay. There's a lot of trash in here. There's an awful lot of trash, potentially. This army with just a few reinforcements might want to come in here, but... bigger thing we need to figure out is gunpowder. But you know, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that is enough for now. Next time, ladies and gentlemen, we will figure out how to deal with the bloody Spanish intervention, and beyond that, we need to discuss gunpowder and what exactly that means for our armies going forward. Do you know who doesn't have gunpowder? It's the Mongols, so it might just be something that we can use that they actually don't have access to. Oh yeah, and the bloody Sicilians need to be taken care of as well. Bloody bastards. Right, so a few things to take care of in parts of the world where we don't actually have great armies right now, so we shall see about that very, very soon indeed. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd. This has been Medieval 2 Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye. You know, I really hope we've agreed open borders with Japan, by the way. Otherwise, they have basically just invaded. I may have picked the wrong fight over... Yep. And my cities, of course, have got even more flipping high-tech, though mysteriously still completely dependent on, you know, an aqueduct. Now, I'm not saying your entire army is mostly already dead, but it kind of actually is.